everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Birgit from Koba.Siani. Welcome to this short video. For this version of the Rebecca jacket, the video for it is linked here. I needed a lot of bias tape and I decided to use up some tiny fabric rests which I had from this gorgeous African wax print. So I made some meters of bias tape. And in this video I want to show you how I made this in detail. So here are my fabric scraps, and this is really a good opportunity to use them up. As you can already tell by the name bias tape, we are now cutting stripes in a 45-degree angle to the self edge. I'm taking a ruler so that the first edge is really straight and nice. But as you can see, I'm not really measuring the angle, I'm just estimating it. As the edges of the tape will never be really visible, I'm just taking a pencil here and not a special fabric marker. Then I'm cutting the fabric along this first line. And then, for creating the parallel line for the other side of the stripe, I'm taking my measuring tape and I'm measuring and cutting continuously the 4 centimeter. This is the width of bias tape we will need for the jacket Rebecca, for example. Then I'm taking this first stripe as a template to cut all the other stripes. Okay, so now I'm done and I'm happy that I could cut almost all the fabric in stripes now. Now I will join all the ends of the stripes. I'm putting together the ends in a 90-degree angle with the right fabric sides together, of course. When doing this, the seam line, here marked in red, is important. This leads to the fact that probably here in these areas some pieces of fabric are overhanging. Here again the areas are marked in red. I'm pinning now the stripes along the seam line, but this is not really necessary. Look, here again is the 90-degree angle. And here will be the linking seam line in a 45-degree angle to the edges of the stripes. The shape of the ends of the stripes depend, of course, on the shape of your scraps. So here I'm just showing you another shape or angle of the stripe ends. The 3 important things remain: the 90-degree angle between the stripes, both right fabric sides together, and the 45-degree angle between the linking seam and the stripe edges. Now I'm joining all the stripe ends to create one long bias tape. This means I'm repeating these steps quite a few times. Afterwards, I'm trimming the seam allowance to 5 mm and I'm cutting off all the thread ends. Later we will also iron the seam allowance apart. For the next step I need extra long pins, or if you haven't any like me, you can also take hand sewing needles. I'm putting now the needles into my ironing board so that they create some kind of passage. The width of this passage should be 2 centimeter. The second needle I'm also pinning there, parallel to the first one, in just the same way and with the same width of passage. This is how my needle installation looks now. Then I'm heating my iron and I'm preparing the beginning of my bias tape. At first all the seam allowances have to be ironed apart. Then I'm folding the bias tape lengthwise into the half and ironing this. The right fabric side is to the outside now. Then I'm folding and ironing both edges of the bias tape up to the middle fold. This ironing work I'm only doing for the first few centimeters, as you can see it here.
Then I'm threading in the beginning of the bias tape, which is now folded and prepared, into the passage of my needles. Then step by step I'm pulling the bias tape in this folded state through the passage of the needles, and I'm ironing it. With the help of the needles I can keep now all the folding distances and create a nice folded pre-ironed bias tape. Of course, this still takes a lot of time, but the needles, or the pins if you have used any, are helping already a lot. But like this, you have the advantage of having created a very unique and beautiful bias tape for your garment, and of being sustainable, of course, and having saved money. For me, this is really a win.
So I hope you've enjoyed making this bias tape with me. Leave me a thumbs up here on YouTube and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on social media, of course, for more creative content. And now that we've prepared this one, let's dive into our real project. For example, the jacket Rebecca. The video to it is linked here. There are really many options for it. Just check it out. Have fun. And I hope to see you very soon again to my next video. Take care until then. Bye!